Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How's your day so far?
It has been wonderful. So it's been a pretty good day. What about yours?
Today so far?
Yeah.
I woke up and I went to the gym.
Okay.
And then I rushed to print everything for this podcast.
Okay.
And I ate breakfast. Not necessarily in that order.
Okay.
I ate breakfast and I printed.
Gotcha.
Not that it matters.
Well, yeah, I was up early too. Now that I think about it, got some work done, sent some emails. What did I do? I rode my bike. Then I went to my church job. So now
You're an early bird, though.
yes, I am an early bird. I'm up early.
I am striving to be an early bird.
Okay.
I'm going to work on it.
I respect it.
You know what I realized, though?
What?
I need to go to bed earlier to get up earlier.
Yeah.
I need to not go to bed. I have no problem going to bed. I need to go to sleep earlier.
And I have no problem with going to sleep.
I do. I don't know why. Like, I lay down and my brain is like, I wonder where I put that piece of paper from 1914. Or, no, really what I do is this, like, where's my social security card? That's really what I do.
And this is
I would like, did Bella get her birth certificate? Did she put it back in the box?
And this is what I do. The end.
You can, like, be sitting straight up somewhere. You sleep on a plane.
Listen. I have to get my sleep because I'm so hyper. My body just says now.
Yeah, like,
Click.
I can't sleep on a plane.
I can.
Do you remember when we went to Italy and you was trying to make me go to sleep?
Yes, goodness.
And I couldn't sleep until we were in the Germany airport?
Your eyes were about peeling back to your forehead. Correct.
I couldn't sleep, though. It's not that I didn't want to.
I mean, I said, oh, well, I'm going to sleep.
I wanted to.
Said, good night. Or whatever it's going to be. When I'm going to sleep.
You had a this is going to be punny, a climactic weekend. Climatic.
I don't get it.
Climate.
Boo. Boo.
It was funny.
It was funny.
I thought that up just now.
I mean, yeah, I heard. As you was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but whatever.
Climate.
Listen, I could have edited it.
No, this is more genuine. I like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
Where'd you go?
Busy. Where did I go? Well, both places. First of all, I was in Massachusetts and was invited to be the keynote speaker for the Massachusetts Music Education Association All-State Conference, which was fun. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for attending the keynote address. It was great. Also, to see some old friends, meet new ones. So it was all great. Then from there, I left and went to North Dakota and was one of the headline speakers for the North Dakota Music Educators All-State Conference. And that was also fun. Caught up with some friends and met some really, really nice people. The only thing about it was snowing. And it reminded me of when I taught in West Virginia. I said, okay, this reminds me of Morgantown. And listen, I love the snow. Don't care for the cold. The snow is beautiful. But it was fun just, connecting with music educators and realizing that we're all in this together. So it was fun.
I think snow is beautiful. I hate cold. But you were wearing a linen suit.
Listen, I'm from the South. Didn't think it through. I got out and I said, oh, this is going to be interesting. Thank goodness the sessions were inside.
I mean, yeah.
But
you were gone. I mean, you left Wednesday evening. Mm-hmm. Was in Boston on Thursday. Left Thursday night to go to North Dakota. Mm-hmm. Got to North Dakota.
Was out there
Thursday
all day.
night. Was there. Did that Friday and then left Saturday morning to come back to Orlando.
Yeah,
that was something. Let me tell you though, because I picked you up from the airport.
Mm-hmm.
My skill of driving in the airport is zero. Like,
and your anxiety.
I can't. That's what I was going. That's
1,
what I mean. I did it. I got through it. But my Lord,
it was funny to watch your eyes because at one point you didn't blink and your lips was pulled in. And I wish you guys could see her face because I can make her face like really good.
Yeah,
and it's hilarious. Them lips pull in like you about to lick the back of your throat or something, and then your eyes are just tall. I said,
It was stressing. That people do not pay a lick of attention. Mm-mm. And somebody went from like the far third lane to the left, directly across, almost hit the front of the car. I did nothing wrong. And then went all the way across to an off ramp. And this little hussy didn't even act like I existed. And I'm sorry. I am sorry. But if she'd have hit me, she'd have known she'd existed.
Yeah.
Because she'd about met my fist to her face.
I don't understand why you got to be violent.
Because she wasn't paying no attention and like to have killed us. Okay. I was so mad.
It was hilarious. You guys should see it. She laid her fist on that horn. Wait a minute, it's still going. I'm not done yet. I'm just staring at her like, wow. I mean, I get it, but wow. I mean, you were committed to that. I'm committed.
I was.
I said, oh, God.
Because I needed her to know I was there. Listen, and I was still mad about it.
Listen, I'm thinking, I just got back in town, and what do I hear? What? It was hilarious. I said, okay, I'm hungry. You hungry?
And then the second that we got off the road, I pulled over like, you're driving. I'm done. I'm meant to be a passenger princess. I do not like to be the driver.
I said, get in. Let me drive, because, I mean.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
She fussing, and she got road rage, but no one else heard her rage but me. So like, what? I'm hearing this.
But it's not road rage like I need people to go. I need people not to hit me.
Wait a minute.
That was not go. That was you're being an idiot and driving improperly.
Oh, listen, calm down. You acting like it happened just now.
I still feel it.
I can tell.
It feels real.
Just don't press the horn.
I don't have a horn.
You'll find one.
Apparently it's you. Okay, stop. Too much now.
My gosh. Stop. Too much.
I did stuff this weekend.
Yeah, what
you were gone. What did I do? Do you know?
No, what'd you do?
See, that's how we're different. I know what you did, but you don't know what I did.
I need to work on that.
You do.
Oh, forgive me.
I worked on our Save the Dates.
Duh, I knew that. I forgot, yeah.
You forgot.
I forgot. Why are you trying to make me feel guilty?
Because you should feel guilty.
But it's not working. I'm not feeling guilty.
Be a better person.
I get, yeah.
So let me tell you, though. So I've been working on these. Y'all, I have a problem. And I know it. No, I know I do. Mm-hmm. And I've had an idea for the Save the Dates. I was married before. My family basically did the wedding for me. And it was fine. Mm-hmm. But it was like on a military base and, like.
Right.
It just wasn't, it happened in like 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Like, are we going to get married? Or are we not? And it's like, if you are, you're doing it now or you're waiting a year and a half. Right. So we said, we'll do it now, 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And it's fine. I mean, but I never had the experience of a wedding.
Right.
And I want one. So now this is like in my head, my dream wedding, but it being my dream wedding, I don't want to say that I'm a control freak because I'm not on 99% of the things. Mm-hmm. But these Save the Dates, I decided I wanted to make them by hand because I believe that it is personal. And I read this thing and it's a beautiful thing and I do like it because you do it with Christmas cards too. Mm-hmm. But when you send someone a letter, you pray for them. Okay. And if it's like an invitation, you should pray for them to have safe travels and that they have a happy heart. Mm-hmm. And, and I like that idea rather than like just sticking a sticker and sending it, which is much smarter to do. I'm learning.
Right.
But it has turned into this process that is very complicated.
And consuming.
And I really want to have it done by April 1st. And I've got about 50 of them done. Mm-hmm. But it is so time consuming.
Yeah.
And there's so much assembly. And everything that I thought that would be simple was not simple. Mm-hmm. And every idea I had, I realized I had to rework things myself.
Right.
And it's highly frustrating. But I'm doing it.
Well, we can always...
I'm in it now.
Listen what I'm about to say. We can always have you continue to do it.
Well, guess what? You're in town now, so you can start assembling. You know what you do, though? I don't think you would assemble. I think you'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing?
I would help you assemble.
Would you?
Yes.
Or would you mess it up? and then act like you're going to mess up.
No.
So you don't have to do it.
This is how it is. This is how it is with Kristie people. So everyone can understand. You can offer to do it, but if you don't do it the exact way that she wants it done, to the T, she will take it from you and say, fine, I just do it myself.
Yes.
That's what happens.
It needs to be done the way I want it done.
So when you sit there and say, I hope y'all hear this. So it's not that I would love to help. I would love to help, but if I look at it the wrong way, that ain't the way you look at it. I'm like, oh.
Well, I want things centered and clean and perfect.
That's why you're the perfect person.
Say it again.
To do the job. The perfect person.
Remember, you've committed your life to me.
That has nothing to do with you being imperfect. Sorry, perfect. Oh. Sorry. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you want to help, of course.
No, at the end of the day, like, which Michelle has, I know that it is going to be amazing when these are done. Because with my other DIY things, I've made the prototypes. I know what has to be done. And then it's just going to have people, like, the manpower to assemble it.
Right.
Because it's too much for one person, but... And then we'll get together and start doing those things, and that'll be fine. But like this one thing, because I needed it done so soon, ridiculous.
Well, it's okay.
So it's been stressful for me, and it's going to continue. And then we'll see by April 1st if I give you. And let me tell you, what might happen. They might filter through. They might trickle through. I might have you drop some off April 1st, like what I got done, and keep going.
That's fine, too. Whatever you need to do. Just let me know.
I will. But it's been a lot. So it's fun though. I mean, it's a good problem to have. I'm getting married.
Yeah.
To you.
Yes, queen.
Which is fantastic. But.
Well, I'm the lucky one.
You are lucky.
She said, wow. Anyways, so what's the conversation today?
Today, I decided to lighten it up a little bit.
Pum, pum, pum.
And what year did you graduate, Jeffrey? High school?
High school, 1999.
Liar.
I know. I'm not aging myself. I just graduated high school.
1989, you graduated.
Whoa. You went there. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm listening.
And I was born in 1977. Mm-hmm. So when you graduated high school, I was 12.
Okay, that sounds very, interesting. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
So in 1980, I was turned 3.
Okay.
In 1990, I turned 13. Mm-hmm. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Well, okay.
So I think that the decade of the 80s for me, that is all my fun, like childhood growing up years. To you, though, it's more probably your growing up teenage.
Yeah.
Like, memory thing.
Right.
So I thought it would be fun because we kind of come from 2 different perspectives.
We do.
As far as like, well, and because we're different in every way, I thought this would be funny to talk about our favorite things from the 80s.
Okay.
Because I'd have to say that I think that the 80s is my favorite decade.
Okay.
Like, for real.
Okay.
And you want me to tell you what's traumatizing?
What?
Guess when the 80s were?
When?
40 years ago.
How many?
40.
Yeah, but you're older than 40.
Yes.
Okay. I just had a duh moment. Okay.
He's so pretty.
She's what, 50?
Listen, you still want to get married?
Hey, I got threatened. I love it when I get threatened. Oh, I got threatened.
Me 50. You the old man.
Oh, Father. With my wheelchair. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, don't say that.
It was a joke.
Don't speak it into existence.
Oh, my gosh. Stop.
Okay, so first of all, do you have a favorite thing from the 80s that like you might go back to? Like, when you think about it, what do you think of?
Oh, my high school years.
But what? One specific thing.
Choir.
Oh, Lord. Something that is not a club.
I mean, it's my favorite thing. Sorry.
It still is, so it's not decadey.
I mean, I love choir. I mean, I was a choir geek.
Yes, but that's not what I mean. I mean, like...
Then you started. Give me an example. Because I left choir.
So the first thing that I think about...
What?
Of you when I think of the 80s?
What?
Your hair.
What about you? Of you, when you think about this is about you.
I mean, I was just giving you an example.
You.
Like, you think of Jerry curl?
Of you.
Is that what you think of?
Of you. Listen, if you want to talk about my Jerry curl, it was wonderful. It was RFTW, Ready for the World. Oh, baby, love me right. Let me love you till we get it right. That was the song.
Was that Sheila? I know that one. Oh.
Oh, that used to be the jam. RFTW? Listen.
I didn't know who it was by, but I know the song.
Their group was called Ready for the World. Now, slide over, baby. That used to be the jam. Slide over. Oh my! Listen, I'm getting hyped.
I know. Oh, Sheila.
Yeah. I'm just fine. You're knocking me.
Okay.
Tell me to. That was the. Did you say okay?
I did. You
the one who took me down this road.
Oh, I'm keeping you going. I'm just like, we're moving on.
So no, I'm not done. No, I got to go back. I'm reminiscing. So in the 80s, it was great because the Jerry curl. That's why I got my curl. I forgot his name, but Ready for the World. Listen, in Jones High School, we had curls. Anyway, I move on.
You have curls now.
Jerry curls. Not
what is a Jerry curl exactly?
I mean, it's hard to explain. It's curly. Chemical curls. Put it that way. I don't know.
Chemical curls?
I mean, I don't know how to explain it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If anyone would like to explain what a Jerry curl is,
please do not put in the comments what a Jerry curl is.
I mean, you can.
I mean, don't do it.
Because I don't know.
I mean, please.
Inquiring
I do not
minds.
want to see a description of curls. I just don't want to see it. Oh, better yet, a picture. I would lose my mind.
I do.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm going to ask you if you remember any of these. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites, now remember, I was younger than you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mickey.
What is Oh, Mickey or something?
Yes. When that would come on and that woman had on Tony Basil and she had on that cheerleading outfit. Oh, yes.
That wasn't my thing.
You remember that?
I remember it, but I ain't say, ooh, Tony Basil outfit.
No, but like, was Oh Mickey a big song at your school?
Not really.
Look,
sorry.
Look, we're getting ready to show the diversity.
Listen,
the diversity of our coupledom.
Listen, Tennessee, Orlando.
Yeah.
We did not jump around Jones High School to them, hey, Mickey, you're so fine.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, let me beat it.
That was Universal.
So I Googled what I'm reading from you from right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see if we know them or not.
They told him, don't you? Sorry.
Come around here. I can
Wait,
go.
me. I should have warmed up. Go ahead. I'm joking.
Don't start. So that I knew, and I like that one. And my favorite part of that video,
what?
I think is it this one where he holds hands like this? Give me your hand. Like, and then they run around in a circle and they're knife fighting.
Yep. Do y'all see what we're doing? No. So as you grab my arm,
Still,
I'm like, wow.
But they jump in a circle. Isn't that video?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
No. Yeah, that was Beat It. Yeah.
Yeah, I started thinking Smooth Criminal, but that wasn't it. Or was that it?
Smooth Criminal.
But that's when he did the thing where he leaned forward and looked like he's going to fall face forward.
Yeah.
That was some weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you remember Take On Me?
No. Take on me.
Take on me.
I got the wrong key, but yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
I used to love that one.
And you like that one?
Yeah.
Great one. This was in 1984.
Mm-hmm.
What's Love Got to Do with it?
What's love got to do with it? Yeah, that was good.
That's a good one. Blue Monday?
Never heard of it.
Me either. You don't know it?
No.
Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac.
How'd that go?
I'm not going to destroy it by singing it.
Okay. I probably know it though. But
I mean, I'm sure that you probably do. But give me 1 second. Hold on. Here we go. Put the bottom up.
Yeah.
Calling out your name. Oh, yeah. You don't know this at all?
No, we're so different.
Can you hear me calling out your name?
You don't know this song?
Vaguely. But I wasn't working around Jones Hospital. I told my son, "Did you hear me calling? Call out your
Okay, stop
name."
it.
It just not. It didn't happen. Did you hear me calling?
That's still
Call
one of my
out your
favorite
name.
songs. Fleetwood Mac is my favorite band of all times.
Good for you. That's good.
I didn't need you to congratulate me. I'm sharing information.
Ooh, I heard a little edge. Ooh, say it again. Do it again. More edge.
You had plenty of time of ready for the world.
More edge. More edge.
I don't see them on my list.
More edge. More edge.
saying.
Ooh, shit.
What about Jump?
Jump?
Van Halen.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Do you know the song?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Jump.
You might as well.
Jump.
Yep.
That's it.
Let's see. Oh, good one. Two good ones.
What?
Two of my favorites. Tainted Love. Do you know that one?
No.
You do. I've got to run away. You know that one?
Nope.
You're lying.
Okay.
Okay, we got work to do.
No,
When we're in the car. When we're in the car today, you're
We're
hearing
talking
some
about the
stuff.
80s. I'm not trying to. Okay.
No, you gotta learn it. Sweet Child of Mine.
How'd it go?
Oh, Sweet Child of Mine.
How'd it go?
She got smiles and it seems to me.
That sounds familiar.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
You know why?
Wow.
You actually once sent me lyrics, the beginning lyrics of Sweet Child of Mine, not realizing it was Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
And lyrics, and said, "This reminds me of you."
Okay.
So you relate to Axel. You just didn't even know it. You and Axel, like this.
We're not.
Darth Vader over here. Hungry Like the Wolf?
Yes. Hungry like the wolf.
I don't know.
That ain't it?
I don't know that song.
Okay. Maybe I'm talking about a different song.
I don't know what that one is. Like a Prayer, Madonna.
Yes.
Oh, you don't like her.
I do like Madonna.
No,
I do like Madonna.
Listen, my mama,
Why are you whispering?
in case she hears me.
She gonna hear her. She's gonna go to this podcast.
Well, she won't hear it now and it'll already be out. So
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm acting like she's in the kitchen or something.
I mean,
she ain't even here. But my mama does not like Madonna. And she said that I wasn't allowed, which I mean, probably accurate because I was young, but I wasn't allowed to listen to that filth. And she needed to put on clothes.
Oh God, you was a baby when she said this.
I mean, no, like, listen. So I had, true story, Red Hot Chili Peppers cassette tape. And it was called Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic.
Okay.
And it had a song on there called Under the Bridge. This is in the 90s, not the 80s. We're switching decades for the story. My mom was cleaning my room and she saw the name of the tape. And she was less than pleased. So then she begins to play it. And I hadn't listened. I'd only got it for the one song that was on the radio song. I actually believe my boyfriend got it for me at the time.
Right.
And Mommy drove a Buick Roadmaster. And if you don't know what that is, I need you to look it up. But she pulls up to my high school. I'm getting ready to walk down to the car. I had a friend that took me home. And we're walking through the parking lot. And I'm thinking I'm cool. And here comes Nancy with her Roadmaster and like comes about 1/8 of an inch from my shin. And she says, "Get your butt in the car." And I thought, what did I do? I had no idea what I had done. And she goes, "I'll have you know that you're not bringing that type of filth in my house." And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then she informed me as to what some of the lyrics were saying, which was kind of vile, like, not even going to lie. But I was like, I didn't even know it said that. I only got it for one of the one song. And you've heard the one song. So she let me off the hook, but she did destroy my cassette tape before I got home. Man, I thought I was going to die. So, like, listen, my mama wasn't playing with what was being able to be brought in the house.
Wow.
So, I was afraid. Oh, good one. White Wedding. Speaking of weddings.
A white wedding?
Yeah, have you ever heard that?
No, never heard of it.
Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Hey, little sister, it's a nice day for a white wedding. You've never heard that?
Never.
Oh, my gosh. You call yourself a music person.
I am.
I don't know that one. Wild and Blue, do you know that one?
No, you don't know that one?
No.
You call yourself a music
No, I
person.
don't. No, I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You do. From the 80s.
But I promise you, if we did pop music and who knew the most words, I would beat you all day every day.
You would beat me all day today, and I don't care. But I guarantee you, throw some classical music on. I beat you all day.
I won't, because when it comes on, I turn it off.
Let's talk about Brahms.
I tried.
Let's talk about Mozart.
Yeah, that's where I messed up.
You sure did.
I was trying to
That was hilarious.
I was trying to figure out like what I don't even. I was listening. I thought he was doing one. Which one? I don't even know.
You thought I was doing one piece, and I'm doing another piece. And
so I listened to the wrong one.
And she's like, what is that? I said, you don't even like that type of music. So why you put your...
I was trying to. I'm trying to be supportive.
You are... Listen, let me tell you something. One thing... Okay, for clarity. You are extremely supportive. Just because you are supportive, you don't have to like stuff. Listen.
I'm trying to like it.
Don't try. I'm happy to have you there. That's enough.
I would like to be there and enjoy actually what I'm hearing.
Listen, you do sometimes.
Most of
the time, if I'm not doing non-classical stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the thing about it, you are there. Your presence is there, and y'all can go. You always go to the dressing room too and just relax.
Of course, no. But, I mean, of course I'm there, but like some, I don't know if they're considered classical. Like, are some of them like some of the Christmas stuff that you did considered classical?
Depends on what it is.
Not OCS stuff, like UCF stuff. Was some of that classical?
Some of that stuff may be classical, maybe one or two, but then.
And I liked everything that you did at that FMEA thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's only if it gets to
like that 1800s crap. Ugh, kill me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the Baroque period. It was Baroque.
You will not insult that wonderful period of music.
Listen, am I saying it sounds like the ear, nose, and throat doctor?
To the one who was not. Listen.
That's what I hear. Like I hear like it should be background music. Mm-hmm. I don't want to go sit in it.
Oh, I respect that.
Like if it was like on a lo-fi, like a level 2 in a coffee house, okay.
As where you see the differences. And I'm fine with it. I don't care because I love it.
But like to sit there, it's like, oh my Lord.
I mean, I get it because some of the music you play, I don't
and if
care
I knew what the words were, if I could sing along.
You said sing. You can. Okay. We have a lesson right now.
No, we're not.
Come on, let's do it right now.
No, we're not.
Ishinoshka. Anyways, what's the next thing?
All right. So, I would have to say, though, overall, I don't want to say that Fleetwood Mac was my favorite thing from the 80s because they actually came out in the 70s. But music-wise, from the 80s, well, Thriller. I really love Thriller. And I had a jacket with Michael Jackson on it.
See, for me, it was Luther Vandross.
Was he 80s?
I think it would probably be 80s. Luther Vandross. Ready for the World, definitely. Then you had the little smaller groups. Used to be back in the whatever. And then the little soloists. I mean, I was all, and I'm still, the older I get, I find myself reverting back to those times of listening to those music, you know what I'm saying? Because it's motivation. And then you talk about gospel. On the gospel realm, you talking about commissioned, before commission broke off into Fred Hammond and Marvin Sapp. So on the Marvins, the Winans, the Clark sisters, you can look at all that stuff. So for me, for like R&B in the 80s, it was one thing. For gospel, it was another thing. Because I used to love all that stuff and still do.
But did you ever love hair bands?
What is a hair band?
Van Halen, Guns N' Roses.
I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with it. I knew of it, but it wasn't familiar. It wasn't a part of my culture, in other words.
I knew Luther Vandross. Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yep.
Boys to Men.
The thing I love about Luther Vandross.
Bobby Brown. It's my prerogative.
But the thing I love, and I still love about Luther Vandross, even to this day, is that, first of all, his music was so heartfelt. His music was actually, this is what's happening in my life. I can look at my personal life and listen to some of those songs and realize, oh, I went through that. Oh, I feel that way. Or. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't, ooh baby, bow, bow, bow. That kind of mess right here. It was just, don't you remember you told me, something like that. Or A House Is Not a Home. Or so amazing, or there's different things that he was saying that you would think about. You were like, love has truly been good to me. Not even one sad day, a minute have I had since you've come my way. Stuff like that. It's like, so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the sky above. You don't hear that no more.
No.
You don't. And so for me,
I'm trying to think of what. I think Justin Bieber might be some of the closest.
It may be. But for me, in my heart, I listen to stuff like that and I say, okay, so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the sky above. So, I can sing that song and put your face on it. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, this is how I feel about you. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't hear that type music anymore. I hear the beat is awesome. And not saying there's not some great things out there, but we're specifically talking about the 80s.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that, I'm like, that song. So I will go back now and sometimes listen to Luther Vandross songs and just say, song called Wait for Love, and you're going to get your chance to love. It's like, it's stuff like that. So for me, the 80s were very inspiring.
Well.
And then it took into the 90s. And then it followed me through the 90s.
I'm saying in the 80s.
No, I'm trying to say that was music from the 80s. Just kept following me.
I think, though, it's a whole lot different. Yeah. Like music now.
Yeah, it is.
And some of it's just ugly.
But I
sound like Nancy.
But some of the old throwbacks that have now been in the game for a long time, New Edition, Boys to Men, those cats still got some stuff that's in there saying,
Boys to Men.
Huge fans.
Huge
fans.
We are equally huge fans of Boys to Men.
Absolutely. Like, my gosh. And still got it. Mm-hmm. And still singing well.
And Wanya has a baby.
No, I didn't realize that.
A baby.
Good for him.
Like, she just turned 1.
Oh, my God. He got a baby for real.
Yeah, and I know he older than me.
So,
like, bro.
Well, you about my
good luck.
About my age, probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can
you imagine having a baby right now?
No.
Oh.
For clarity, no. Mm-hmm. But going through all of that stuff and sitting there saying, my gosh, that used to be. Yeah, because a lot of the 80s music was life affirming. You could find, it may be for the younger generation now, today's music may be that way,
Yeah.
And so that's not to be disrespectful or anything. Like I said, just, and then I used to imagine myself with a microphone and it'd be, a pick or a comb singing.
Yeah.
Imagine myself on stage. And I still have those dreams. I still have those little Jeff dreams.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's so the 80s music was fire.
I used to sing in a hairbrush. Mm-hmm.
She has a gorgeous voice, you guys. I mean, it is a beautiful voice. She'll on the podcast she'll be hardcore and I hate this and that. She can play and she can sing. She won't do it around folks, but I've heard her do it and I'm like, this girl can sing. So
you're not folks.
So
I don't enjoy it. I like to sing what I want to sing. I don't I don't want to sing in front of people.
No, I get that.
2, like, I love music.
Right.
People think that I'm a non-music lover. I love music, but I like what I like.
Right.
And I like it when I like it. And, like, I think, like, choir would never be my thing. Because I want to, I know a lot of people, okay, put it this way. A lot of people hate going to a hot yoga studio.
Right.
I look forward to doing it every day. I love it. It feels something in me. It makes me happy to go. Right. I feel better when I leave. And I like it.
Yeah.
There's some people who might like to do yoga and they like to do it when they want to do it.
Yeah.
But if you told them they had to do it every day, they'd be like, ah.
Right.
I think that's kind of the way I am with, like, doing something like that in a group. For me, it might be fun to do here and there.
Yeah.
But if I wouldn't want to make a commitment and do it all the time.
Right. And see, for me, I get that, but I love it so much. It's just what I want to do.
Right. Well, because, sometimes I'm not in the mood, but you're always in the mood.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm ready to sing. Let's go.
Yeah.
And so I'm always in the mood to sing, or I'm always in the mood to make music. And if not, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm going to sleep. That's just, I've been around it so much. I love it. And I love what it does for people once they give into it. It's life affirming, life changing, and life changing. So I love music, and I love, again, what it does. So it's, as I always said, people make music.
You know what I love?
What?
To play.
Play what?
Games and stuff.
Okay.
I just segued.
Boom. Okay.
What was your favorite games of the 80s? Because I'll tell you mine.
Uno.
Uno is a good one. Mm-hmm. But I didn't even mean like a formal game like that, but that's a good one. My favorite game? Mm-hmm. Red Rover.
Oh, you're talking about athletic.
Well, no, just it's a game.
Football. For me.
Well, football's still around. I'm talking stuff that like we did as kids in the 80s.
I did as kids. Football.
Okay. Did you ever play Red Rover?
No.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's when you hold hands and there's two lines of kids and they'd say like, it's like there's a row of kids over there of like 10 and a row of kids like over here of 10. And then you'd all huddle up and figure out who you're going to say. So like say you were on the other side, we'd go, Red Rover, let Jeffrey come over. And then you take off running as fast as you can and you try to bust through people's arms.
Oh, that's cool. I vaguely remember that.
Nothing like clotheslining your best friends to have a good time. But
okay, violence.
Well, that was like, I loved Red Rover, dodgeball, kickball. You remember that red ball with the lines on it?
Now, we play kickball. Kickball, football, and kickball. And basketball. And baseball. Yeah, all those, yeah.
The kickball, that was my jam. But when you kick that red ball and it's got that like, bong sound.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that?
I remember that.
You never played dodgeball?
A little bit, but not a whole lot. It was more, as a kid, kickball.
There was no sting like the sting of a dodgeball hitting your bare skin.
Yeah, we couldn't do that in my neighborhood. You hit us with a ball
We did
like
it at
that?
school.
Oh.
Organized with the classroom. All of this we did at school.
Some blows would have been thrown.
Well, did you all have a big parachute?
No.
We had a big parachute when I was little. Like in maybe up to third grade, something like that. And it was rainbowed. But it's like a parachute, like you jump out of an airplane with. Like that material, like swishy.
Goodness.
And we would and it was the most fun to me. We did it in the winter when it snowed. We'd go in the cafeteria and have this big parachute. And they'd throw a ball on it and we would like try to wiggle it and keep it up in there. And then you'd lift it up and get underneath it. And it was like our PE. Some days I wish I had a bunch of friends in a parachute.
Okay. Wow. I'm fine.
It was fun. And I just had to walk down memory lane.
I noticed the way you fold your arms.
You know what else we did?
What?
We had beauty pageants outside.
Oh, brother.
Me and my friends and my hateful old sister.
Your sister's not hateful. Oh, my goodness sake.
She was in Little Miss Pine Tree. Yes, she was.
Okay,
you heard the Little Miss Pine Tree trauma when they were in town. Mm-hmm. Who never got to win?
You.
Who's not okay with it still to this day?
You.
Cassie said that she would never make me win because she was always a judge because she was older than us.
Cassie's her sister.
Yeah. And she said she wouldn't let me win ever because then people would think that she was playing favorites. I think she was a bully. And that's what I think. I think that you play fair. And I tried hard to win. I was chubby.
Listen, calm down.
I was chubby
this
then,
is getting
Jazz.
sideways. This is.
I was a chubby.
The wheels
little
about
thing.
to come off the car now. Stop.
I know.
Just we can just stop now.
I'm traumatized by it.
Every time, so often I got to kind of redirect it. Come on, stop it.
Other two games that I loved.
What?
Then they've made a comeback. At least one of them.
What?
Operation.
Yeah, I couldn't do that one.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about the one that your nerves wouldn't work?
Listen,
nerves don't work?
Yeah.
Perfection. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
That's where my anxiety began.
I wouldn't do either one of those.
You know, like you're putting the little pieces in, and then when it gets down to that slow ticky timer thing.
No, what about the one they had the dominoes in the middle of the ball, the dome, and you press it in there? Let's play that game.
Boggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just play that one.
I never really played that one. I played it at like people's house and stuff. Mm-hmm. Did you ever play the Oregon Trail on the computers at school?
The Oregon Trail? Never heard of it.
The Oregon Trail?
Never heard
This
of
might
it.
be more my time frame. We had Apple computers in our computer lab. Mm-hmm. I guess I was in 6th grade. Mm-hmm. And you slid in a floppy disk, and it was called the Oregon Trail. And like you had to play these games.
I remember that.
Yes, and like you dive dysentery.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep, I do remember that.
Yep, I love that.
We're in the same generation. I'm just older, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was such a cusp line right there to where like it might have been too young of a game for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what else I loved?
What?
Did you ever go to Cracker Barrel and play that game with the golf tees where you got to hop them things?
No.
So it's like a triangle thing on the table at a Cracker
If we
Barrel.
went to Cracker Barrel, we was eating.
Well, they sat them on the table at the Cracker Barrel.
Oh, no, we didn't do that.
And it's like these golf tees, and you just have to hop them. And it's like,
you want to go to Cracker Barrel? I'm just joking.
No, but like it would say, like if you left 3, you're just plain dumb, and if you only left 2, you're pretty smart. But it'd be spelled like I always thought that was fun. Mm-hmm. You know what else I miss though? What? That was great in the 80s. First of all, you go to Pizza Hut, and they had like them Miss Pac-Mans that you sat down at.
Yeah,
that was like a table. Mm-hmm. Remember when Pizza Hut was good?
Pizza Hut's still good.
No, it ain't. It ain't the same. No, you don't dine in at the Pizza Hut now. It was a whole experience. Like there was video games and a salad bar.
Oh, you talking about sitting in Pizza Hut?
And like you'd go after like the basketball tournament, and they'd give you out trophies at the Pizza Hut.
So the difference is this right here. You need to understand the difference between us. Is you're talking about the total experience of going in and sitting down and dining and experiencing all of Pizza Hut and all of it had to offer. I'm talking about the pizza itself.
I don't even like Pizza Hut pizza no more.
I love Pizza Hut pizza. So anybody from Pizza Hut who is listening to this, and if you want to be a spokesperson for your Pizza Hut, I'm here. Listen to me. Still good since the 80s. How was that?
Not good. You know, I've been a Little Caesars fan since the 80s. And
do you do a Little Caesars?
Do you remember when Little Caesars, it used to be buy one, get one, and they came like in a cardboard thing?
Yeah.
And it had like a paper sleeve over it?
We can do it for Little Caesars.
I ain't playing your game.
Okay.
When we had summer parties, Mommy and Daddy'd get Little Caesars pizzas. Mm. That was so fun.
Let me tell you, my mother worked in the cafeteria at Jones High School, and I used to love the pizzas that she used to make because they used to be the square pizzas. Let me tell you, but we used to get bacon bits, put them in the middle of the pizza, and then roll the cheese itself, and put the cheese in it. Well, roll the cheese, put bacon bits in it, and eat that, and then eat the bread separately. Mama,
listen,
that
don't sound like a bad idea.
Listen, I'm to the point to where I may make that tonight.
Where could you get? Think of this: a bacon mozzarella stick.
Guess what? Amazon. Find out.
I ain't gonna have bacon mozzarella sticks on the Amazon.
I mean, I just thought
Amazon.
Let's Amazon it.
You can't Amazon everything, Jeff.
Watch, I'm about to Amazon right now.
There ain't a thing as bacon mozzarella sticks. We just invented it.
Watch.
There ain't. Why are you trying to kill my dreams?
Bacon mozzarella stick on.
You want me to? Listen. Did you play lava? That the floor is lava? I think every kid did that.
No.
You didn't do that? Where you jumped around on the furniture?
No. Did you not see my face? My mama would have broke. Listen, black folks wouldn't jump around on the furniture. Yeah. I got scared just then.
Listen.
And here is mozzarella sticks, bacon on Amazon.
You tell me you're lying.
Bacon, mozzarella sticks right
There's
here.
bacon, then there's right brand bacon. That ain't it. It's just bacon is all you pulled up, Jeff.
Bam.
And then separate mozzarella sticks, not bacon and mozzarella sticks together. Quit. You can bam. No, it ain't.
Bam. Bam.
Just none of it. So it's our creation.
Wait a minute. Bam.
That's not.
Ooh, she gets mad, y'all. She gets mad.
He's so annoying.
Hello. Bam.
So wait,
I can't go back. You traumatized me. You told me to play a game of jumping on my mama's furniture.
I didn't jump on it like a trampoline. You just couldn't touch the ground. So like we would be in the den and we would have to go to the kitchen and we would pretend that the floor was lava. And if you touch the ground, you die. We didn't do it with Mommy in there. She wasn't a fan of it.
I grew up in we didn't have that many rooms. So
we had and then I played vacuum cleaner. I think I've told you this story. So I was little, y'all. I was little, but it was the 80s, and I decided I was going to play vacuum cleaner. So I put my hands behind my back, and we had our den was originally designed to be a 2-car garage, so you can imagine the size of the den. Well, 2-car garage size, plus a little. And it had shag carpet in it. And I put my face to the ground, and I rubbed my face up and down that whole floor, acting like I was a vacuum cleaner. And I got up, and I started screaming, and Mommy came running in there, and I'd taken every bit of hide off my nose. Because I rubbed it on the carpet. And then, 6 weeks later, we went to Myrtle Beach, and I was in the pool, and the scab slid off my nose.
Gross.
I know, so gross. So
My
gross.
mom would have said, "You dummy."
So, and then, we always played Marco Polo in the pool.
Okay.
I still would do that, though. And then we had a swimming pool. And we had a diving board. And one of the games that me and my sister used to do, there's these bracelets that were colored bracelets with glitter in them. And we'd throw them in the pool and go dive for them. Those are totally 80s bracelets. And then rafts, canvas rafts. We would try to straddle a raft from the diving board.
So let me tell you, so we didn't have a pool. We had the community pool. So we would leave the house, walk down to the pool, and swim with the community. It wasn't no Marco Polo.
Y'all didn't play Marco Polo?
No, it was too many folks in the pool. And then they had the time when you get out and stuff right here. Marco, we had fun. Now, our big thing was diving into the pool.
On the big diving board?
We would, or try to run and leap and jump. We used to do that. And we used to spend all day. But let me tell you, that chlorine, you get out the house, you get out the pool looking like charcoal. I mean, you all ashy. We were ashy.
We had a chlorine pool. But, I went to a public pool before, many a time. But, those diving boards were too scary for me.
Yeah.
That was scary. Did you ever have a members only jacket?
Never.
My dad still has his members only jackets in the closet. I saw them.
Oh. I need to go up there and just take one and just put them on. Say, look.
I think when we were there, you wore one.
I did?
Yeah. I got a picture of you in a
Was it
members only
cold?
jacket. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, this is going to make you laugh. Do you remember the full wave water beds?
Full wave?
Yeah, it was just a big old water bag in the bed. You remember those?
No, I remember the water bed.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you said water pants.
I did not say water pants.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hit on this video.
No one said water pants.
Okay, whatever. But it's gonna be but yeah, the water beds, yes.
If you want to know why I just clicked that, I thought I'm gonna make a soundbite over that.
Yeah,
you said water pants.
Right,
there it is. I need to see what time that was at.
Yes,
I think those were crazy. I had to sleep on one time with my girlfriend from college. You sneeze, you move. I hate it. I didn't think it was comfortable at all. It's sloshing all the time. It's cold. Ugh, I hated it. Hated it. And then here's just a few more things.
What?
That I found to be fun to think about. Favorite movie from the 80s was The Breakfast Club for me.
I don't know which one was for me.
I was a Brat Pack fan.
I don't know.
Molly Ringwald. I was telling Jacoby earlier that Molly Ringwald and Princess Leia was every guy's dream in the 80s. And I showed him a picture of Molly Ringwald and a picture of Princess Leia. And he goes, Princess Leia I get, but Molly Ringwald I don't.
Our thing was we didn't go to a lot of movies. It was Blockbuster was a big thing.
Yeah, I didn't go.
So with my mother would, especially in the summertime when it was so hot to go outside, with my brothers, my mother would get a bunch of Blockbuster movies, and we would sit all day and just watch movie after movie after movie, and it was fun.
Yeah, I can see that being.
Yeah, and we'll be crowd up in our living room, lay down, and just watch movies.
Yeah, see, we didn't have the heat like that. Mommy, in the summer for us, we better get out the house.
She put y'all at the house?
Yeah.
We would go out the house because we want to play football. So we would leave early in the morning. We'd come back home for lunch, eat, and head right back outside.
I remember coming in the house and Mommy being like, "Ugh, you smell like hot weather."
Our thing was, "Ooh, you smell like outside."
But yep, that too. That too. I think, though, as I sit, and, I got a 14-year-old now. And Jacoby plays outside probably more than my other two.
Right.
I think so much is so missed, though. Like, and I know part of it was probably just like my country upbringing. Mm-hmm. You know, there was a lot more. We went in the woods and like we used to play on the playground with the next door neighbors, birds. And we pretend like we was birds and get in a treehouse and.
Oh, I would do that all the time. Get picked in the head by a bird.
And then I'd go hunt for real ones.
Yeah. I used to climb trees all the time. Look at birds, bird eggs. I'm still a bird fanatic.
Yeah, you like
But I love nature. I'm a nature guy. I am.
You drive by a retention pond. Look at that. It's a retention pond.
But it's look how the water is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's who I am. And I've always been that way.
You're so sweet. You really are very sweet. I can be sweet.
Yeah, you're very sweet.
But I don't think retention ponds are a spectacle.
Well, you call it a retention pond, and it is a retention pond, but it's water along with birds.
That's probably going to get stagnant and have mosquitoes.
Probably. Yeah, like any water that's stagnant. Yeah, you're right.
That's why I don't like retention ponds.
Well, that's fine. I love nature.
That ain't nature. It's man-made. It's just outside.
It's nature to me. So we might as well move forward because we were wasting our time.
All right. It's a wrap.
Let's wrap. This was a light one. This was a fun one because we usually get really deep. But this was a light one and this is what we like about the 80s.
I didn't feel like being deep today.
Thank you, me
I'm feeling a little shallow.
Whoa, Nelly.
That didn't come out right.
At all.
Well, it's all right. You know what I mean. Well, hope you enjoy it. And we will see you next week on
Red and Green, the podcast.